All right, y'all, what's going on? It's your girl, Excellent Goddess. Welcome back to Excellent Goddess Tarot. And hey, it's Self-Love Sunday, all right? And I believe this may be the first Self-Love Sunday of the year, the one that I'm filming anyway. Every day is supposed to be about self-love, right? So we're going to get into it. It looks like it's not all about you. Yes, it is, but it feels more so of how you may be showing up in this present moment, and it's something very important to focus on. I did ask Spirit, all right? So before we get into this, please go ahead and like this video so other viewers can find us. Like it if you love Self-Love Sunday, okay? If you care about yourself, if you are diligently and persistently working on yourself and your goals, like this video. All right, go ahead and subscribe and turn on post notifications so you know when I upload. And if you look in my description box, you'll find my email if you would like to book a personal reading with me. You like my style, you know what I'm saying? You like my delivery. Okay, so we're going to start off with your messages from the universe. These would be your personal messages, all right? So you just take them however they resonate, if they resonate. So the first message here, I'm sure that everybody's going to want to resonate with, is get ready for many blessings and abundance. All right. And it is something to get excited about. It is something that is unfolding right before your very eyes. So pay attention. All right. Get excited. Next, the universe says, put in more effort. All right. I'm going to add this in because of what I'm seeing here, even if this has to do with any type of relationships that you have right now, personal or business or casual, whatever the case may be, you may need to put more effort in there. All right. If this has anything to do with your goals as far as work ethic, you may have to just put in more effort. All right. Especially if you are someone who is working for yourself. Obviously, what you put in is what you're going to get out. Right. So put in more effort wherever you know that you need to if you want results. All right. Next, the universe says, don't be deceived. Big time, because of what's just been coming out in the readings, whether it's about you or it's externally, self-deception has been the biggest thing. Okay. Also, the parts of you, or the part of you that we're going to get into, there could be room for a lot of self-deception. So don't be deceived. Don't be deceived by yourself. And definitely don't be deceived by others. All right. But you have your intuition, wisdom, and discernment to help you with that. All right. The universe says pay some attention to your appearance. And let me tell you, child, it does resonate with me. I'm a Libra rising. So when I show up, I like to show up. You know what I mean? I like to look how I want to look. But it's something about the winter. You know, I just don't give a fuck. Right? I see the horn. I was just getting ready to say, I just want to hurry up and get where I'm going. You know, it's cold. I just don't have the time. I feel like I'm being drained. So I need to hurry up and get to my destination so I can, you know, try to get to a normal body temperature. But that's just me. Some of you may feel like you don't give a fuck about your appearance right now, maybe because you're not dating, maybe because you're not in a relationship. Just do it for yourself. Remember, the energy you put out is the energy you're going to attract. All right? So if you don't give a fuck, then don't expect the person that comes to you to give a fuck either in some way. Doesn't have to be exactly the way you don't give a fuck. But pay attention to your appearance, okay? Lastly, the universe says be confident. And it is possibly one of the main ingredients. It has to be top 5 main ingredients when you're manifesting or when you're trying to go after something that you really want or that you desire. You got to be confident. You have to be. You have to be balls deep in whatever that thing is, you know? So be confident, if not about something specific, please be confident in general so that you can attract attract the things that you want. All right. So I asked Spirit about the energy that you were in right now, and I am using my Hip Hop Queens Oracle deck, and you guys came out as salt and peppers here. I really wanted to do that. All right, but they represent sexuality. Okay, and so this is all about getting into using your sexual energy. All right. Do you feel like you want to be touched right now? You know, do you feel like touching someone right now? There's something about that sensuality and that fluidity. It's something about that will not only help right now in maybe a particular relationship if you're looking to spice things up, but just having this same type of freedom, let's just say, when you're going after anything. Put that same energy into whatever you're doing. Make love to that shit. Feel me? All right, so you also came out as rejection, ghost, and sweetness. And so rejection and sweetness just came out, and I'm like, well, wow, that's two different ends of the spectrum. So I decided to clarify rejection, and it was clarified by ghost, okay? So it's very clear what's going on here. This is a prime example of thinking something is happening, but in reality, something totally different is happening. So this feels like in the middle of this fluidity that is possibly needed of you right now to enjoy something that's happening in your life that is described as sweetness, because you're supposed to be enjoying it. It's supposed to taste good right now. You know, the energy, the vibes is just supposed to be so good right now. But this ghost of rejection has popped up. You've been triggered in some way during this time. And so it's something that you need to revisit. Is there something that happened within a certain connection where you felt like you were going to be rejected or abandoned? Is it, childhood trauma? But something about this connection comes up for you to heal it, and is actually a good thing for what direction I see this going in. All right. The main energy that Spirit wants you to focus on when we're talking about self-love is, guess what? Dating. Okay. So this is about becoming much more wiser in love as you explore different partners. But the reality of it is some people don't. So you have to take the responsibility of really getting to know your person instead of jumping into the relationship. It's more so about vetting or courting. Again, getting to know a person. Maybe even becoming intimate without intercourse, something very intimate. Letters, holding hands, dancing. Maybe the first kiss, but it's just about really taking your time to notice things that you may have overlooked in the past. All right. So we have Goddess of the Moon, and this is all about your intuition. This is all about going with how you feel. This is all about being open to be inspired to feel in general. Okay, so open yourself up at this time. Open your intuition up some more. It really may be active right now. Very strong, actually. But stay open to what comes to you. All right, we also have differences. So you must be aware that other people have different opinions than you may have. People have different thought processes, different perceptions. This is about being open to that. I've mentioned before, a whole relationship doesn't have to go down the drain because you don't agree on one or more things. It's just respecting a person and trying to meet them where they're at. Try to understand or understand why this person sees a particular thing that way or why they feel a particular way. Just being open to that. It sounds like you're being groomed to be more, to be healthier in the connection that you're in. This is what this feels like. So that means if this is the overall energy here, everything that I'm reading out to you, that means a good portion of you have just entered unions. So these are good things to take with you into the connection, okay? We have trust the niggle. The niggle being your intuition is trying to tell you something. Take the time to figure out what that is. It could have something to do with the next card, which is release your emotional baggage. And, you know, maybe you're used to your intuition showing you that a person's no good. Maybe this time your intuition is telling you it's you. You know? So what really almost confirms that for me is seeing as your angelic guidance being healing energy. That means you have angels around you now trying to help you heal. Okay? The rejection issues. Let's just say. Which would help you be more fluid or more sexual or more, you know, spicy. You know, sweet and spicy. You being the spicy. Sweetness being what's actually happening in and around you. All right, so the angel answers, we have choose a new direction and we have opportunity. And I feel that choosing a new direction just means choosing a new direction out of, you know, worry or this ghost that would be rejection, you know, any confidence issues, anything like that. Choose a new direction because what you have on your plate or what's coming to you is a big opportunity. All right. So your advice is the Chariot. I pulled it via the divination dice. So move forward. Your path is clear. You know what I mean? You are on your destined or fated path. Okay. You win. Your supportive herb. Okay, so we have two, rosemary and we have lang lang. All right, rosemary for sure. You can buy it fresh. You can sniff it. Do what I always tell you guys to do. Just let the water boil. Drop the rosemary and then let it boil for maybe about 5 minutes. Turn it off and just let the aroma go through the house. There's also rosemary oil. I'm pretty sure there's all kinds of smells. All kinds of ways you can take in this smell. Did I say that it enhances memory and confidence? All right. So that's the second message about confidence. All right. And with lang lang, it unleashes sensuality and heals the heart. And this is exactly what I was talking about with the sexual energy here, sexuality coming out with salt and pepper, and definitely some more heart healing from this rejection or whatever else you may be feeling. Okay. Yeah. All right. So second to last thing I'm going to do here is pull a chakra wisdom card. I do have it here. It's face down. I haven't seen it. So let's see what it says. Sixth chakra, third eye chakra. Acknowledge spirit. I trust in a higher source and I acknowledge my direct connection with it. In the stillness, I listen for the wisdom inside and I am open to the spirituality that is within and all around me. I know that love is the creative force. I meditate and welcome mystical truths. I am open to seeking guidance in my spiritual quest from a spiritual teacher, master, or guru. And, you know, you could consider me one. Definitely, I see that message in the Goddess of the Moon message and also with healing energy, the healing energy card that we have here as well. All right, so great message. Last thing I'm going to do is pull the tea. All right, and these maybe advice, maybe words to live by, maybe something that just makes you think. But I have it here and it says, live consciously. Perfect. Live consciously. Know better, do better. Anything in that vein. And it definitely resonates with everything that we discussed. All right, so I'm going to leave this one right here. Have a beautiful week in self-love. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Peace.